Hi everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP. Big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now XRP is coming back. It's not quite rolled down to our target just yet, as it was pretty frustrating. It is a target. If we do start to roll again, I would anticipate that that is a major level of support right there that we do want to see hold for XRP going forward. So for me, I've got some bids in down here on Bybit. Again, you know, you can do what you want to do, but for me, I'm looking for that. Does it come? Who knows? But if it does come, I would love for it to hold and say we've met the crossroads of support just there. Look at that, which is this resistance to this potential falling wedge, breaking out, falling back to support, looking for the support for the continuation, and it's equally the support line of an ascending triangle, potential ascending triangle down here, okay, for XRP. So like I said to you, potentially by tomorrow we could roll again and be down there. Now there is another little pattern here that's forming on the weekly time frame I need to show you, and we need to keep an eye on. Now one really massive level of support for me that would be really drastic if XRP loses it is that low just there, okay, 03024. I think if you start to see XRP coming down below that, I think it's just a precursor, an indicator that, you know, you've got a final impulsive move down here, you know, for XRP, and this correction is not over and the low's not actually in. If that is the case, then this would be your high just there, that's your high, and that's your low, and you would be looking at another impulsive move to the downside basically. You know, this is some kind of correction, and right now you're coiling up and you're looking for the continuation of this downtrend. But for me, you are really overextended, okay, I've shown you that before. You are really overextended. You are trying to carve out a bullish reversal pattern at the potential bottom right now, but again, there's no guarantees. I wish there was. I wish I could tell you that the bottom is in and that's it, we're going to come back up, okay. It does look as though it's potentially close, if not in already, okay, but these bottoms are what they are. They're really frustrating. They frustrate the pants off people. People don't think that they are bottoms, and then all of a sudden they break out and it's like, oh yeah, look at that bottom. You know, many times I've seen it before. So I'm just trying to relay the data to you. There is a Bitcoin video update out today on the Magnificent 7 indicators and signals that I found that have told us that the bottom's in, but again, absolutely zero guarantees, isn't there? So right now, you know, XRP, you could say it's had a correction coming back down, it's finding support and it's going to start to come back up. So you've got major levels of support here for me. You know, you've got this crossroads here and then this yellow line, which is this low, because I think that potentially what you've got is an impulsive break, correction, impulsive break, and right now this would be a correction from a new impulsive move up, okay. Now if you start to come down, you're going to negate any kind of impulsion to the upside, do you understand? And I think you're going to start to come down and you've got another impulsive move down basically, and what you're doing here from this high to this low, you are beginning to retrace to this low, like I said to you, okay. So any loss of this low, which is that there, would be a major bearish signal from XRP going forward. So keep an eye on that, okay, because if it does start to come down, you could actually go short at that point with a really tight stop loss, but we'll cover that when we come to it. Do I anticipate it? You know, here I was anticipating a breakdown, you know I was, okay, because we've got that big whopping descending triangle. We've got, you know, price compression just there. Like I said to you, when you lose that, you've got to go short basically, because you're breaking down. You know, you're going to come in to fill that wick at least like that, and we did, okay. And obviously that was the week as well, where we was anticipating this low being put in for the crypto markets right here, okay, for Bitcoin and XRP and all the other projects. And so far we're acting quite positively off them, trying to carve out some kind of reversal pattern of this bearish pattern. Do you see that? Price compression leads to expansion. So right now, if we can get some kind of price compression here, we're going to get expansion to the upside, aren't we? You know, but again, no guarantees. So it's all about that resistance and all about these levels of support for me going forward for XRP, okay. So what I'm going to do is show you on the weekly time frame something I'm looking at that I don't see anybody else looking at right now. So for me, right now, I'm going to show you a different chart right now for XRP, okay. So looking at XRP on a weekly chart, on a cleaner chart here, what we've got is a kilo resistance. I'm going to drop a horizontal line in right on that resistance just there, and then I'm going to drop a line in just there as well, okay, a kilo of support right there. So that's the wick support at the moment for XRP, but what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to drop another line in. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. Just there where the bodies of the candles are right now. Do you see that? So for me, I think that potentially what we've got is some kind of trend line just there and a small ascending triangle and a larger one just there for XRP. So again, like I said to you, if XRP can stay inside of this ascending triangle, okay, and not lose it and close outside, and equally if you can remain inside of this here, this is a smaller ascending triangle inside of a larger wick one. Do you see this? So potentially, like I said to you, you might get a wick this week down to there, but as long as you close inside of this, you're getting compression in a bullish reversal pattern here. You know, this is why you have to zoom out, because it gives a broader view of what's going on. So right now you've got this resistance, and you've got this support. Okay, so if XRP can close this week inside of here, you're going to get compression. And I've always said to you, compression leads to expansion. Now, there's zero guarantees that you're going to compress, you know, and expand to the upside, or compress and expand to the downside, but it's all about where you close. I've always taught you this, okay? If you start closing above this yellow line here, I do think you're confirming a really bullish statement here for XRP, where you've got this reversal pattern where you're going to start to come up and retrace, okay? So that is a key level resistance on the weekly going forward. If you ever see XRP close above 0.3598 for XRP on the weekly time frame, it's looking pretty tasty for retracement, okay? Now, if you start to see it close below this ascending trend line here, or this one, it could indicate that, you know, you're not looking bullish and you're looking to roll again, okay? So that's why I would say to you, zoom out. At the moment, okay, we're wicked outside of this, but if we can close inside here, you're going to get compression. And again, the last sort of chance scenario is closing inside of here. If you close outside of there, okay, do you see this? If you start to close outside of there, I don't think you're looking relatively bullish, and you're looking like you might potentially come down and sweep that low, and you've got another impulsive move. And I've shown you how to work it out, where you're going to go to. Again, really easy. Using this is the high, this is the low. What you've got is another impulsive move to the downside, and they would be your targets right there. So, you know, it's getting really, really tight, isn't it? You know, down here for XRP, but you have got this key level resistance, this yellow line, where you're consistently closing and running into this resistance like that. And right now you are sort of coiling up down here in a potential reversal pattern. Do you see that? If you get expansion here, wow, you know, build a foundation, and you could be looking for a breakout. Now, where would be the target? So again, the target would be from here all the way down to the trend line, where you found support and resistance. And wherever you start to close above this resistance here, you've got a beautiful long in front of you from there all the way up of around about 25%. But I don't think it will stop there. I think what you're going to do is retrace all the way up to this trend line that we've got just there, okay? I've not drawn it in the charts just there, but this trend line, I think you might have a retracement all the way back up to that. And equally, this level of support that we lost last summer, it's looking for a retest around about 58 cents, isn't it? So I think we're geared up for this, but obviously there's no guarantees. You can see that the sort of EMAs are starting to curl a little bit as well, so it looks as though you're coiling up down the bottom, looking to come up like this, okay? And if that is the case, from this point right now, okay, from this point right now, you're looking at appreciation of around about 75% for XRP, you know, and I just wish everyone utmost looking at, I hope that it does do this for everybody, because we all deserve it, because we've been hanging on for dear life for so long, haven't we? Again, you know, if you do start to roll, I think you'll start to look even more extended, where at some point you will come up to that level of resistance at some point, which is even greater, you know. So let's say, for example, I'm wrong. This is not an ascending triangle. This is not a bullish reversal pattern on the weekly time frame that XRP, sorry, is creating. And we do start to roll, and we come all the way down to the 1618, and we get lucky and put some bids on there. At some point, I do envision a retest of this previous support as resistance. That's how it works. So you could be looking at 147% long off that low if we get another impulsive move to the downside. Okay, so you enjoyed that little update, but so far so good. We're carving out some kind of little bullish pattern down here, a reversal pattern on the weekly. Seen many of these over time. You know, it's the opposite of a reversal pattern at the top. So good luck, everybody. Take care. Back to another update on XRP. Stay off station, stay tuned. Bye bye.